Hi y'all, welcome back to XYZ and Tea. It's Sherise
and Perris.
And today, before we start, we tired, y'all.
And my nose, I don't know, it's playing games. She's had a long day. I feel
and
like
I'm on
we
my
definitely
cycle.
sound like
We just sound probably just tired
just
and
out
just
of energy.
Look, so if y'all listening, just know we dedicated this for y'all. Like,
we pulled through today.
For real. We really pulled through. Like, I've been up since 5 a.m.
She's a trooper.
I'm lit up. And like I said, I've been on my cycle. So all I want to do is sleep. So, but I love y'all. We love y'all. And while you're listening, make sure to give us a review, stream on all streaming platforms. Spotify, you can watch and listen, and YouTube, you can go ahead and watch us at XYZTeaPodcast. And we are also on Instagram. So if you see it, when you see the clip, just comment below. Let us know what you thought about the episode, the clip, all
First
of that.
of all, let us know what you think about the little set change.
Not this.
The set switch up, because we got the classic pictures in the background and we got plants now.
We do.
So today's episode, as suggested by Tiffany. Shout out to Tiffany, even though she hates being shout out for her birthday. Her birthday is she
Why
literally
did you
does.
say that?
Because she does. She doesn't like the attention.
Oh,
but her birthday is the 24th, so by the time that this is out, it'll not be her birthday yet. So
happy birthday, sis.
Yeah. So she suggested that our topic today should be on manifestation. And what my question that I'm posing today is manifestation real, and what does it mean to you?
It's definitely real.
So both long story short, both of us are gonna say yes, and yeah, let's get started. I guess I don't know. Do you have anything that you want to say specifically? You want to answer the question?
Yes. So I am a very firm believer in manifestation. I think that manifestation is a way to channel your inner. I feel like it's a way to channel your inner self. Like, you're asking the universe, you're asking God, the universe, whatever you believe, to give you something that you have been working towards, because I think that that's the first key. You have to work towards a manifestation. You can't just ask for it and then just assume the shit's gonna happen. Like, that doesn't work like that. So you speak it, you think it, and then you start believing it, and then your manifestation comes to fruition. So that's
pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
That's what I think.
Definitely fully believe in manifestation. It's like you honestly don't until it happens to you, and then you're like, wait, did that just happen? Like, for real? And then like you kind of get used to it once you kind of get into a rhythm of it. It's kind of hard to explain, but like, what does it mean to me? Manifestation is like bringing your thoughts into reality. So like that, you definitely have to work for your manifestations, but some of them are kind of just blessings that come when you aren't working, more like when you're like not complaining, but like not in the best position or whatever. Like, you have to determine which ones are like the blessings and which ones you actually need to like consistently be on top of, you know?
Yes, I believe that, because I feel like some things that you wish for, you have to be really, manifest. When you are manifesting, you have to be very detailed about manifestation. Like, for example, you say, I want a boyfriend. Okay, what kind of boyfriend do you want? You want a loyal boyfriend? You want a fine boyfriend? You want a 5'2" boyfriend? You want a 6'2"? Like, what kind of boyfriend you want? Like, you have to be so detailed with these manifestations,
right? Because they might bring you a boy that's a friend,
right? No, for real.
You're like a romantic partner,
right? A romantic partner who loves me, who sees me, and just is obsessed with me. Okay, so
no, literally, you need to know what you want,
right? No, but you really need to know what you want to get what you want. But you can't be out here saying like, I want a man to love me or something like that, but you're not even loving yourself. Like,
Right, she getting already into the deepness of it.
I had to get to the deepness because some people gonna be like, "Ooh, yes, manifestation," but like, no, like you. And here's the thing: I look out for all my angel numbers. Like,
Always.
if I see some like that receipt that I showed you, or like that I posted to my Instagram.
I don't know what receipt you're talking about.
So there's a receipt. I pumped gas like last week, and it had 5555 on it.
I probably liked it.
Then yeah, you did. And then it had 999, and then it had 1111.
Oh, well, I might not have saw all those numbers. I probably only saw the big number.
And then when I went to In-N-Out later on that night, it had 111 on there. Yes, I was getting a lot of that.
Okay.
So I pay attention. I look it up, and I manifest that. As soon as I see it, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna manifest, and whatever is calling to me, whoever trying to speak to me, I'm like, I see it, I see you, we up.
Right, because angel numbers, let's talk about it though. Like for me, angel numbers is like, I learned a long time ago that like you see angel numbers when you're thinking about something specific, and it's normally like the answer to whatever you're thinking about, or like some situation that you've been like talking about. It's kind of like confirmation or whatever. So I see most of my angel numbers when I'm driving on license plates. I get a lot of mine on license plates and like buildings, and obviously like receipts and stuff. But like I also have a clock in my dorm room that isn't hooked up to the Wi-Fi, so like the timing is off, so that's on a completely different time. And I'll get like, I always get angel numbers on that clock. Like it'll be like straight like 444, like what is my favorite? I be like, I like 1222. I don't know why I like that one, but I do like 1222.
That's funny. I always get 1 2 3 4
and 1 2 3 4. I love 1 2 3 4.
How do you get 1 2 3 4? Like what?
On the clock you get 1 2 3 4, and then anywhere else you can get like 3 2 1 or 1 2 3. And on top of that, my birthday is 3 2 1. So like I'm an angel number in itself.
I didn't even
3 2 1 3. That's my angel number.
That's hilarious.
It's my birthday
actually.
angel number.
I'm like, how did I not really realize that you're a whole angel number?
I'm a whole 3 2 1 3. I kind of like just realized that though. But they be all around. You honestly have to look for it and like low key be delusional about it. I feel like a lot of the time, like people talk about being delusional right now, and they're like kind of joking about it, but like manifestation is low key being delusional for lack of better words. Like you have to believe like your situation is getting better, even if it's been in the dirt for however long. Because if you don't believe that, then who else is going to believe you? How is the universe going to believe you? It's all the energy that you have to tap into, which again, that's what the manifestation is. You're tapping into a specific energy that you want to bring into reality.
So I don't know how many people be having their crystals and bay leaves and kind of like rituals, because like I'm like full into all of
rituals,
that. Yeah, the rituals. Like tonight's a full moon. You set your new moon. Sorry.
I love a good full moon. I love it. Yeah, clearly.
No, but literally you have to set
new moons are good too, but I'm like connected to a full moon.
Same.
Yeah.
But new moons are good because then that's leading up to a full moon.
Yeah.
So for me, I will set my intentions, and after I set my intentions, like you either you say them, you think them, you say them, and then you burn the paper.
I am yet to burn anything, and I think about it all the time. I burn candles or whatever, but I'm yet to burn like a piece of paper and let stuff go and all that. But like I consistently think about it. I wanted to do it on New Year's. There was like a ton of traditions that I had figured out on New Year's or whatever that people were doing. They were like eating 12 grapes under the table, running around the block with a suitcase, and in a minute I'm like,
wait. What's the wait?
What?
The suitcase.
The suitcase is for traveling, and I was gonna do that one. But it was raining on New Year's, so we didn't even bring our suitcases.
Girl, if I want to see you running around with a suitcase, I would have been crying.
I was
laughing.
so out of shape because I had just gotten sick. I was from the creators campus, but I was like, I was low key ready because I'm like, I'm trying to travel this year, so let me run around the block with this suitcase.
I'm screaming.
That's what I found on the internet. So, and then people do like, they throw like cinnamon over their shoulder. Like there's a couple of and then the black eyed pea, all those traditions.
Yes, the black eyed pea is not. Now I do know about that when you make black eyed peas for the new year to bring in the new year.
So all those traditions, all an energy. It's all a collective energy, especially because like if multiple people are doing the same thing, it goes into like this same force field. So like,
yeah, it's like a collective.
It's a collective that just works for you with the same intention. If everybody's thinking of a common goal, how can the common goal not happen, you know?
I think that like that's something that we did for New Year's. Like, my friend group and I, shout out to y'all. Y'all are amazing. We literally made vision boards, and while we were doing the vision boards, we were saying one thing that we wanted to do this year. And I don't know why I forgot what I was supposed to do, but I wanted to, what I said, the one word that I said I wanted to, honesty. I wanted to make sure that I was being honest and being intentional with everything that I do. So be honest, be realistic about things, but also that doesn't mean you still can't dream. That doesn't mean that you still can't think big. Like, so, but be honest and realistic with those dreams, and bless you.
Thank you.
Because that is very important. So when you're doing a manifestation, like, don't manifest and then you're like, oh, well, I wasn't able to get the car of my dreams, you know? Maybe it's not your time to get the car of your dreams.
Right.
Maybe it's just time for you to
Maybe
get a car.
you can't even keep the gas in the car for you to get the car of your dreams. So you don't need that car. You got to really think of the big picture for sure. And what you said about I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get it back together. What you said about being intentional with everything. I said that at the beginning of the year, and like everything is intentional, but like you can so easily just forget and get back into the whole cycle of life and like forget that every single thing you do, like when you're eating your food, you want to be like, this is nourishing my body, this is helping my body, I'm getting better. Like all of these things is leading to an overall positive mindset in the whole world of intentions. And then like vision boards, those are just so powerful, and it's crazy that you did it with not crazy, it's good that you did it with your friends, because you guys were able to create your own energy in that space.
And we just we always celebrate. We always celebrate the small wins, and that's something that's important with manifestation too, because I feel like when you lose sight of, you're like, oh, okay, I manifested that. That's great. But then it's like on to the next thing, and you're not even really like taking a moment to like really slow down and be like, wow,
grateful for the manifestation.
I'm really grateful for that. So like for me, writing in my 5-minute journal every day has actually been keeping me really accountable for the things that I really am grateful for. Like even the little things, like just the fact that I was able to wake up in a warm bed, you know, the fact that I have a roof over my head, I'm able to take a hot shower, and like, cause LA been cold.
No, like I have to defrost every time I get back in the house.
No, every time.
And the fingers, the toes. I'm like, yo.
Girl, just the car alone, like the windows be fogged up. Like,
the car itself is an ice cube. Are you ready? Okay, guys. So we have our father. We have our father on the podcast. He's definitely not going to be on camera, but we're going to ask him a question about manifestation, which is, did you hear the term? Exactly. He's already making a face. Have you heard the term manifestation like before us, basically?
Like before it became like popular.
The other side.
I've never heard the term.
The other side.
I've never heard the term manifestation.
Okay, so still now you don't know what it is?
I have absolutely no idea what it is.
Okay, so
I have absolutely no idea what it is.
Okay, so did you ever back in the day like make anything close to a vision board? Like, did you put stuff on your walls?
Yes,
like,
I did.
Okay. Was that like a thing though? Like
but it wasn't back in the day. It was like 2017.
Okay, so it's a new thing.
It's kind of a new thing. Did you ever, like, as a child, like, you know, like, write down stuff that you wanted to do and, like, post it up to your wall or, like, anything like that?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so was there, like, a manifestation, like somebody that you looked up,
so dry,
looked up to?
No, I had no heroes on my wall. I had no posters on my wall of people I wanted to look up to.
What did it look like? It was like your house, or like, what did like you putting up pictures look like?
My vision board?
Quote unquote vision board, yeah.
Cars, homes, cash.
Oh, he said this is like 2017 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day, you just did whatever.
So then, how did you envision, like, I would say then, how would you envision the life that you had now? Like, what?
I didn't.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. Like, did you? No.
Right. I'm like, did you envision, like, what you would have now? Like, having, like, a family, or, like, the car you're driving, or, like...
No, my generation didn't do that.
What were you thinking about at 19?
Women.
Okay. So what were you thinking about at 30?
Right.
I mean, you had me.
Yeah, you had a kid by then.
At 30, I was envisioning making sure I was able to take care of my family.
Okay.
Making sure everybody that I had everything that they needed. Supporting everybody.
Yeah. And then 2017, and you actually put that on a vision board, technically.
Yeah. And the strange thing is that 50% of the things that was on my vision board came true.
Okay, good segue. There you go. So he said that 50%, pretty much 50% of his vision board came true. Bless you.
Thank you.
And putting the stuff on the vision board is 50. I feel like that's 50% of the job, because you have to be able to see what you manifested, and you have to be able to be like, at this point I put it on the board, and by this point it had already bless you.
Thank you.
It had already come true. What I told my mom this morning, I was like, I made a joke at her because she threw away a vision board that was like 3 years old, and I looked in the trash and I was like, why are you throwing away your vision board? And she was like, it's old or whatever. And I'm like, you can't throw away your dreams.
Issa Rae ain't never thrown away no vision
I'm
board.
like,
okay?
put it up on a board or something. Like,
she literally, like, she put it in a frame. She put it in a frame, yo. Like, and everything hasn't all
happened yet.
Right. But most of her stuff, that every time she makes a vision board, it comes true.
Yeah. But I left her alone. I let her leave it in the trash. Mine, I still have mine from my first vision board that's still on the wall. And then
I do too.
I have,
But you can't expect your vision board to come true within that year. Sometimes it takes a while for the vision board to come.
And that's what we're saying.
I've done it to where I did monthly vision boards last year. For 2022, I did monthly digital vision boards to where I was consistently seeing it, and every month I was intentionally setting new intentions for that month or whatever. Why I started to do the monthly vision board was 2021. I was late on doing like cutting it out and putting it on like an actual board, and I was like, okay, well, it was in December. I was still early, but I didn't like feel like actively cutting it out and thinking like my entire year ahead, because I was also at a point where I was like, I don't want to think too far ahead. And I've been low-key taking it day by day for like the longest time now. And people keep saying that to me, like, low-key, I'm like getting snapped back into reality. Like, I can't always take it day by day. But
because it's like you're doing too much. You're overloading your own self
literally
right now.
Doing the most. But like, I don't know. I'm so used to just continuously going that
it's
I just
because it feels good when you see your manifestations happen. But then if you're getting too like, I need this next one to happen, you're getting stuck on like just making them happen rather than like actually enjoying the moment of it happening.
Right, which is why I like your contrast to be like, celebrate the small wins, and even if you don't have like a group necessarily to do it with, you have to recognize your own self in the situation and your own wins every day.
The group is the universe and the collective. That's the group. Mm-hmm. And you just have to remember that there's other like-minded people like you trying to manifest some of the same things as you, and you need to just tap in with those thoughts, with those visions, dreams, and they will come. For instance, I only had in October last year, I only had 9 days to work out of the entire month, y'all, the whole month. And I was like, man, that's wild. And people were like, you need to quit. And I was like, no. I was like, I need to ask for what I need. And 2, I said, I know that there's somebody out there that's going to make it work for me. And they're not going to let me down But I was like, I just had to just stay with the plan. And I just had to just keep that. And I was like, I'm going to have a better position. I'm going to have a better job. I'm going to have benefits. I'm going to have all of that. So, but that's why I ended up getting another job until that happened.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was going to happen so soon.
Yeah.
But when it happened, I was like, oh, shit. What I asked for, it actually came true.
She's living in her manifestation, right?
And my promotion era, like, there's just so much stuff going on right now.
Yeah.
But honestly, that's just an example of when the vision don't look right or the manifestation ain't coming to fruition, and you're like, if you drop the ball on it, and you're like, forget it, then you won't see it through. Yeah, you gotta trust the process and see it through, my guy.
Trust the process, and also for the stuff that you don't like, let's go back to like our first episodes and be like, I do not accept this. Do not accept it. Be a little delusional about your thoughts and say something better is coming. And
say positive things to yourself too. Like, I think positive talk is very important as well. I heard that for every negative thought, you're supposed to say 7 positive things for yourself.
I ain't keeping track like that, but okay.
I mean, that's one of that's what I've seen and what I've heard so far. So I actually tried it out the other day because I said something negative in my mind, and I said, nope, I'm this. And I was like, okay, actually, yeah, I'm popping as fuck. Yes, I am.
It is literally about you being, again, intentional with like you coming back to how you want your life to look. But the thing, my tip that I have for affirmations is they're cool and all. They're cool and all, but I be just hearing random little tidbits and facts, but I also heard that a happy person doesn't have to look in the mirror and say that they're happy, and they just do it, they just feel it, they just know it. Like, the saying it to yourself, I think that's a different piece of it, but there becomes a point when you're continuously saying it to yourself that you actually end up believing it. I don't know. Like, I'm not like, I am strong. Like, I am this and that. And I am statements are great when you're first starting out. But I feel like once you get to a point where you're kind of like, I'm just saying it to say it. Like, you have to literally feel it.
Yeah. But to the confident, like, okay, so for the confident person, like I am now, looking back on that, like, after I had kids, I needed to say those things to myself, and I needed to reassure myself, because I didn't feel like that. I didn't feel confident. I didn't feel like I was as popping as I am now. Like, I didn't feel like, I know like most people, they look at me on the outside and they're like, oh my gosh, she's this happy person, she's this is that. But it's really the happy people who be going through like the most. And it's really just a cloak. So you don't have to ask them what's wrong every 5 seconds, because they don't want to hear that. So for me, I actually had to, I wrote down a sticky note. I've actually have 2 sticky notes in the bathroom. And one of them is just kind of the old reminder of, it says, I love Sherise, and say it until you feel it. Say it until you mean it. Because I didn't feel that way. Mm-hmm. I always feel good. Like I
feel like you can't feel yourself. Like, it's low-key hard for a minute.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I get pleasure out of doing stuff for everybody else.
Exactly.
So because of that, I don't know how to channel that back into myself.
Right.
So I have to say those nice affirmations to myself. Like, I was at a very low point before I felt like I was in my bad bitch era.
Yeah.
Like, now. Like, nobody could tell me, like, oh, you ain't popping. Like, your mama ain't popping.
Yeah.
So.
Period. She was quick with it. Say your mama.
No, but for real. So you just have to, like, in the beginning stages, like you said, absolutely. To the person who's dealing with like low self-esteem, confident issues, like stuff like that. Yes.
It's a reminder.
Yeah. But for people who are already on the up and up, and they got it, and it's
you
clicking,
gotta connect with the feeling.
You just gotta connect. You just gotta know. Go ahead about Oprah.
Okay, so tuning into Oprah, I saw a video. I saw a video of Oprah, and she was being interviewed or whatever, and she was talking about manifestation, and she had said that her way of manifesting, because of the type of manifester you are, you know, like depending on your birthday and stuff, you are like a specific type of manifester. There's like a manifesting generator, manifesting. That's me. Yeah, there's a couple of different ones. I figured it out. I don't remember mine at this very moment, but she said her type, and then she was like, she said that she just thinks about it, doesn't hold it too tight, and lets it go. She just lets it go into the universe. Yeah. So the thing about that is you have to trust the universe, God, yourself, like all of that energy that is going to make it happen, and like not doubt that. So that ties into what you had said a little bit before, but like when I heard Oprah say that, she was like, I don't even put it on the board at this point anymore because I'm so powerful. Like she said something like that. Like,
see, she's like an expert.
She's an expert manifester, right? And I'm like, okay, she's a billionaire, I think. So I trust Oprah.
No, that girl, that's not a think. That she is a whole billionaire.
Yeah.
You know, but those people have manifested it, and they did work to get to where they are. So, moral of manifestation is, I think it's, what did I just get? Somebody don't laugh at me. I think it's, I'm gonna use this from now on, because when I was watching BMF, I was, don't laugh, but I think that this is like lit. He said, see it, touch it, obtain it.
That is beautiful. That's pretty good. That's exactly what it is. Like that's a good summary.
Touch it, obtainable.
Because when you put it on that board, you go, it's really not that far from me. I can do this. Like as soon as you put it on the board, it's like you signing a contract with yourself that like you're gonna work for it, or I mean, you might not actually actively work for it, but like once you see it, it's hard not to want to fulfill it in whatever way.
Absolutely. And I've just started watching it, so it's actually kind of lit. But that first episode, he was just basically talking about how
spoiler alert.
Right. Well, I mean,
I ain't seen it, so she about to spoil it for me.
It's first episode of season 1.
Okay, like, still spoiler alert. I ain't seen it.
We on the second season now, so
like, she like catch up. That's not my fault.
Right. Whoever ain't seen it, I would recommend to if that's your
cup of tea. Yeah.
So, but basically, he was just saying like how he wanted certain stuff and how he was gonna get it, but he had to do the work to get it.
Yeah.
See it, touch it, obtain it. That's your affirmation for the day.
That's the affirmation. That's the end of this episode. You already know. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you laughed. I hope you learned something.
Yes, please.
I hope you were entertained. Something. Anything. And if you were, you already know what to do. Give us a like, a rating, a review. Follow us on Instagram at XYZTeaPodcast.
Period.
And you can follow me at PerrisMykel. You can follow her at Reese Squared individually. I don't know how you not like both of us at the same time. So follow both of us,
please.
And
she gonna have to put it down in the description. Maybe
if she remembers.
Right. Oh yeah, if you remember.
Yeah, if I remember. I'd be like speed editing sometimes, and I get to the end and I'd be like, let me rewatch it back. Oh
yes, she gonna have to put our personals. Like we just gonna have to just put our personals in there somewhere.
Yeah.
So come follow us day to day,
come follow us and see our manifestations come true.
Right. I'm not showing y'all my vision board though, like the people on TikTok, because
I do show my vision board because I don't really care, because they don't ever see. Actually, they don't see. Like I don't compare it to some people do like compare it to where it's like back and forth, like they'll show exactly like the pictures that came true. I'm like, okay, just live your life, dog.
Right. See, that's what I'm saying. Sharing too much, oversharing.
Sharing too much, like
just, nah, good. But yeah,
she's like, you won't see my vision board though.
Right.
You might see Paris's, so that's why you got to follow us on our individual Instagrams.
Exactly. You'll see hers, but like I said, see it, touch it, obtain it. When I obtain it,
see it, touch it, obtain
it. When I obtain it, then you'll see it. When it's in my hand.
Yeah. All right. So
That's the end of this episode.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Ms. Muffers.
She literally is. I'm not gonna make her film another episode, so you probably won't see this outfit again.
Right. You'll see us for sure in a new outfit and probably still cozy vibes because, like I said, it's cold. Bye.
But we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Hey y'all, it's Sherise from XYZ and Tea. Be sure to leave us an amazing, beautiful review and a 5-star rating wherever you stream your favorite podcast. And be sure to check us out on Sundays at 5 a.m. or whatever time you wake up, because duh. Can't wait to see you soon. Bye.